Some heroines just don't receive enough time in the spotlight, and it's not due to a lack of power. They're just underappreciated. So let's take a moment today to honor these top 10 underrated DC superheroines. Before we get further, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified of our latest videos. Alright, let's get to it. At number 10, Batwoman. The Bat family has many members and much more if you count all of their numerous appearances. Batwoman, on the other hand, has been maybe the most underappreciated. While everyone and their mother is familiar with Batgirl, Batwoman has a long history of her own, the more modern Kate Kane incarnation being possibly the most definitive. Though theoretically similar to the Bat people that came before her, Kate has played an important part in LGBTQ+ representation. At number 9, Black Canary. Black Canary has grown popular in recent years, but the general public is still unaware of how great she is. With the capacity to produce a sonic scream, known as the Canary Cry, she has a monopoly on already underused superpower. Though she has legitimately served as a member of the Justice League, her most notable accomplishment is undoubtedly her leadership of the Birds of Prey, a squad comprised of underappreciated superheroines. Journey Smolin, who plays the heroine in the Birds of Prey film, will reprise her role in a standalone film. At number 8, Zatanna. Though the character has grown in popularity since her first appearance in 1964, we have yet to reach Zatanna's maximum. With all the hallmarks of the typical magician but more talent than you could pull for a hat, she's frequently recognized as one of the most powerful magicians in the DC universe. Zatanna is frequently represented as fighting with the Justice League and Justice League Dark, and she's one of the few characters who can pull off membership in both due to her diverse and supernatural talent. Despite her appearances in many mediums, she appears to be receiving a well-deserved live-action film scripted by Academy Award winner Emerald Fennell. At number 7, Fire and Ice. Though the premise behind this hot and cold combination is a touch on the nose, they nevertheless make for a distinctive combination. Fire being a Brazilian super spy in some versions, and Ice being a Norse princess in others. It's easy to understand how these elemental opposites' personalities and skills may contrast and complement each other. The two even play on the contradiction by renaming themselves Green Flame and Ice Maiden, respectively. As you know, superhero branding and all that. At number 6, Vixen. A heroine who can take on the characteristics of any animal without literally being that animal is a very 80s theme. Mari Jiwe McCabe, the daughter of an African priest, finally acquires the magical Tontu totem, which bestows the aforementioned powers on its possessor. Mari then utilizes the totem to battle crime as Vixen. Despite having a long comic run as a member of the JLA, most fans will remember her from her performances in the Arrowverse. She was the host of her animated web series and featured on Arrow. At number 5, Donna Troy. Whether she's known as Wonder Girl, Troya, or Darkstar, the Titan known as Donna Troy has always revered her adoptive Amazon warrior ancestry. DC superheroes' lives may be difficult and none more so than Donna Troy's. Donna, an Amazon from Themyscira, Wonder Woman's home, began her career as Wonder Girl and was instrumental in the establishment of the Teen Titans. Her reality, however, was not as it appeared. Donna found several lies and half-truths that she'd been taught as a youngster to keep the realities of her background secret from her, numerous times throughout the years. At number 4, Mera. It's only natural that the wife of one of DC's most underappreciated male superheroes would also be one of the most underappreciated female heroines, though we could certainly go super depth with Aquaman. Queen Mera of Atlantis is a complex character in her own right. Despite sharing many of Aquaman's abilities, including hydrokinesis, her distinct personality and mental tenacity make her an intriguing dynamic of her own. At number 3, Naomi. Some people are unaware of this rising superhero, but that's about to change. Naomi, also known as Powerhouse, debuted in her comic book in 2019 and draws her powers from parents who were exposed to radioactive radiation as a result of the ozone layer's depletion, which is a cool enough origin in and of itself. Naomi, having inherited that energy, can discharge it at high rates, thereby giving her tremendous strength and the capacity to fly. Though it's evident that Naomi's finest days are ahead of her, as a member of both Young Justice and the Justice League, she'll likely shine even brighter in her own live-action CW series, which is being produced by Oscar contender Ava DuVernay, and is planned to premiere in January 2022. At number 2, The Huntress. Another superhero with several bearers, Huntress is a character whose fame is increasing but not nearly to its maximum potential. She compensates with old-fashioned athletics and marksmanship. Unlike Wonder Girl, Huntress's strongest incarnation is the Third, this time in the shape of Helena Bertinelli, a mafia daughter dedicated to the organization's demise. Though we can see the takeaway from her live-action feature debut as the somewhat iconic Harley Quinn, Mary Elizabeth Winstead's wonderfully straight-laced performance in Birds of Prey was a highlight all its own. At number 1, Big Barda. Big Barda, one of the New Gods, was born on Apokolips, the homeworld of Ultimate DC villain Darkseid. Barda fell in love with and remarried Darkseid's foster son, Scott Free, commonly known as Mr. Miracle, with whom she attempted to settle down on Earth. Though she's sometimes overshadowed by Mr. Miracle, Barda is one of the most underappreciated female heroines, with her varied exploits with the JLI being constantly amusing. We're still hopeful that she'll have her own chance to shine. Well guys, that's it for this one. What'd you think about it? Let us know in the comments below. If you're new to our channel, be sure to subscribe and ring that bell to get notified about our latest videos. Thanks for watching.